In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for under 250,000 MT right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam. So if you guys have been making quite a bit of MT with the new Bracket Busters Festival, or if just you guys have around 250,000 MT to work with, this is kind of the best sort of not budget team, because there's going to be some cards in here that are a little bit more expensive than a budget price tag, but this is a very cheap team that I think a lot of people can afford, or at least work towards affording, and I think this squad is absolutely amazing all around 1 through 10. So at the starting point guard position, we are going to go for Pink Diamond Stephon Castle, and I can't recommend you guys this card enough. I know I've recommended him for probably the last month or so, however long I've been back doing videos, but ever since I got back and recording my team videos, this Stephon Castle has seriously been one of my favorite, if not my favorite my team cards. 6'7" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan, and I just think he plays so exceptionally well in game. He's a very good defender, 92 steal, 92 perimeter, Hall of Fame challenger, glove, a movable, off-ball pest, on-ball menace, and pick dodger. This card is a great slasher. I feel like he gets really good animations at going to the basket. And then also I feel like his jump shot is very knockdown. Like, it's not a quick jump shot. He's definitely not a great 3 hunter, but if you put him next to cards that can excel at 3 hunting, and he can just really fulfill his role of being a great defender, being tall at point guard, and a really good slasher, I feel like he's one of the better point guards in this game for only 20,000 MT. And then, like I said, if you put him next to a card that can be that main shot creator, that can be that main scorer in Pink Diamond Dr. J, you're going to have a lot of success with both of these cards, because Dr. J is also 6'7", so a pretty good height for shooting guard, 6'11" wingspan, and he's got a great jump shot. He's one of the best 3 hunters in this game for only like 70k. He's come down quite a bit in price because of the weekend drop with the Bracket Busters Festival, and also just with the obviously super packs dropping today, and just in general, he's been going down in price over the past week or so, I would say. And right now he's about 70 to 75k, which I think is a great buy for Pink Diamond Dr. J. He is so good at the shooting guard position. He can also be a great defender. He's a really good slasher, and like, to have these cards in the backcourt, I feel like it's almost a perfect combo of defense and offense, having a great balance of both. And then at the starting small forward position, I think you have to go Jonathan Bender, right? The fact that this card is now under 40k, he's only like 30 to 35,000 MT. He's pretty much considered a budget card as a 7-foot small forward with a 7'4" wingspan, and has seriously one of the fastest and easiest jump shots to green in this game. If you get his release down, it is knockdown, and you can seriously shoot over the top of any other card in this game under like 6'7". If they're like 6'6" at small forward, or maybe you're switched on to a point guard, or even a card that's like 6'7", maybe 6'8", you can just literally shoot over the top of them with Jonathan Bender because of how fast of a jump shot he has. He has a really high release point as well, which helps him out a ton. And then him being 7 foot at small forward, that just causes so many mismatches on the offensive end. It makes him a lot more versatile on defense, and overall, just having a taller team always helps in my team. So having a 6'7" point guard, 6'7" shooting guard, and a 7-foot small forward is off to a great start. Also having a 7-foot power forward in Kel'el Ware, and I think this card is also just so amazing for his price, only about 40k, 7 foot at power forward, 7'5" wingspan, and for whatever reason, this card just plays so exceptionally good in game. If you look at him on paper, like, you look at his stats and his badges, you look at his animations, he doesn't seem as necessarily good as if you've used this card in game. To me, he blocks every single shot. He almost looks like 7'1", 7'2" in game because of his afro and just his player model. I feel like his jump shot is so amazing. Like, I feel like if he's wide open in the catch and shoot, it is very hard to miss with this card. And overall, he's a great slasher. He gets really good dunking animations, really good standing dunk annies, and I just think he's one of the better power forwards in this game, especially for only 40k. And then to round out the starting lineup, we're going to go for Pink Diamond Hakeem. Again, he's come down in quite a bit with super packs, and just over the course of the season, he's been dropping a ton, and he's only like 30,000 MT as I'm recording this video. For a 7-foot center, 7'3" wingspan, he's going to be a great interior defender, 94 block, 97 interior defense, has Hall of Fame paint patroller, which is amazing, Hall of Fame brick wall, box out beast, pogo stick. Would have been nice if he had Hall of Fame rebound chaser, but I feel like we'll be fine getting rebounds with this front court of Jonathan Bender, Kel'el Ware, and Hakeem. I mean, again, on this starting lineup, you have a great mix of offense with cards like Jonathan Bender, Julius Irving, right? Then you got great mix of defense with Stephon Castle, Kel'el Ware, Hakeem. I feel like the starting lineup, yes, it's sort of expensive. Maybe you're looking at like 20k for Castle, 70k, so 90k here. Then maybe you're looking at like 120, 160. Like, you might spend 200,000 MT on this starting lineup, and you might be thinking, well, you only have 50k to make a bench. How can you do that? And you can do that very easily. Like, it is not that hard to make a bench 450k that can compete. We have a 10,000 MT point guard here in Dyson Daniels, and by no means is Dyson Daniels still a top tier point guard, but by no means is he a bad point guard as well. 6'7" at point guard, 6'11" wingspan. He's a great on the ball defender. I mean, he's a tall point guard, having a 98 steal, 94 perimeter, really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. Like, he's a diamond who only has 7 Hoff badges, but all 7 of those Hall of Fame badges are all on defense, with badges like pick dodger, on ball menace, interceptor, a movable forcer, glove, challenger. Like, he's ridiculously good on the defensive side of the ball, also being a tall point guard. He's got great agility at a 96, which is going to help him laterally on the defensive end, and he's also got a quick jump shot. By no means is it one of the best jump shots in this game, but it's definitely solid. And for 10,000 MT, you get a really good defensive point guard that is also tall, being 6'7". Now for the backup shooting guard position, I feel like we have to go Matt Barnes. He is so good for his price. Like, he's only 6,000 MT, maybe like 6 to 10k. 6'7" at the 2, 6'9" wingspan, very good defender, 90 steal, 93 perimeter, 82 block, 87 interior defense. Again, has really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. He has Hall of Fame set shot specialist. But the thing about this card, the jump shot. The jump shot is seriously overpowered to the max. Like, it's one of the fastest jump shots in this game. It's one of the best 3-hunting jump shots in this game, and you can seriously use this card as a main ball handler just because of how good that jump shot is. And I feel like he's the perfect shooting guard next to a defensive point guard like Dyson Daniels. But just to give us a little bit more of a well-rounded card at small forward, who does have some pretty decent heights, is going to be Brian Scalabrine. Again, we have to go for sort of cheaper cards here, but he's still very good for like 6,000 MT, maybe 5k MT, 6'9" at small forward, 6'10" wingspan. And like I said, he's just a very well-rounded card. He's got a great jump shot, really good Hall of Fame shooting badges. He's going to play solid defense in game, and he's a cheap small forward. That's pretty much all we're looking for at the backup power forward, backup small forward position. For the backup power forward position, I'm actually going to go Pink Diamond Frank Kaminsky. I feel like he's a little bit underrated in this game. Like, for 10k, he is really good at power forward. He's 7'1". If it would load, 7'1" at power forward. Yes, a smaller wingspan of only 6'11", but he's got like a 94 interior defense, 88 block, 92 strength. He's going to be a really good stretch 4 though. I think he's got a great jump shot. He's even got like the Curry escape. He's got the shea behind the back. He's got some interesting dribble sigs that actually make him very good offensively, but a great jump shot, a tall power forward, and I feel like he's the perfect power forward card next to Diamond Tyson Chandler. And because Tyson Chandler is just going to be that defensive card, a guy who's going to play great defense on the interior for like, I put Chandler Parsons, but for like 5,000 MT, it's going to be hard to find a better center card than Tyson Chandler. I think for this price tag, he's amazing. A 7-foot center card, 7'3" wingspan. He has a 96 block, 96 interior defense. He is one of the best interior defenders in this game, especially for his price. He gets really good rebounding animations. He's strong. He's got good speed at center. Yes, he only has a 62 3-ball, but I feel like his jump shot is definitely good enough where he can green consistently, especially in the catch and shoot. And honestly, guys, for like 250k, I seriously don't think there's a better team you can build. I'm being completely honest. I mean, sure, there's maybe a couple tweaks you can make, but for 250k, this is definitely the squad I would build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys did find it helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.